Alright, good morning, guys. We are doing something experimental today. So, we are heading on for a highway trip where one of my company friends is helping us so that we can also experience how it looks like to go on a long haul drive. Our trip is basically we are starting from Cambridge, we are going to cross Detroit border, and then we are gonna head to Kentucky. The entire drive is like 10 hours long. So let me give you a little intro about my friend who is taking us with her. Her name is Mimi and she's from Korea. She got to Canada as an immigrant in 2019. Transition from the previous job to this job is quite noticeable. She was a music teacher and now she is a truck driver in Canada. And there she is. Do you want to smile? Hi. I don't want to distract her too much, but there she is, the pretty lady. She's taking us with her. And then the benefit of this is that I can record everything and she can show us around how things work. Let's look forward to it. Can you say something?
Not now.
Okay. Wait,
After having a meal.
Yeah? Okay. Perfect.
No, it's I don't recommend it.
Did you ever go for like shows, singing shows, or like were you only teaching?
I was just told I haven't done any performance after graduate at university. After being teacher, I didn't any performance.
No?
Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't it very challenging for you like to come from a comfortable profession to truck driving? Were there any challenges that you faced, or
I'm sorry.
did you face any challenges switching your careers?
Well, sometimes I think not sometimes. Maybe once or twice I've thought like that.
Okay.
It was on the way to Toronto from Montreal.
Yeah.
It was winter.
Yeah.
There was a snowstorm,
Yeah.
and it was a very dangerous situation. I couldn't see in front of me. Properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought, why am I doing this here?
Yeah. Oh shit.
I was able to just do teaching job in Korea, and it's very stable job and very good job in Korea.
Right.
And everyone, student and parents, everyone respects it.
Yeah.
And why am I doing this here?
Yeah.
But I thought that just the compared to teacher, the truck driver job, everyone can say that it can be dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah. Even if people drive just an hour or 2 hours,
Yeah.
they think whenever they drive it can be dangerous.
Yeah.
But we drive 10 hours, actually
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
10 hours is not just a half day. Actually, we feel like it's all day.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, it can be dangerous.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I think it's a kind of challenge, it can be dangerous. Even if I'm very careful driving, still there is a possibility to have accident.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, it's about the safety part.
It's important. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Of course.
we can die younger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or we can kill someone.
Yeah.
Actually, it's more significant, I think. When we have accident, I feel like I might kill others.
Yeah.
So I always be careful to drive. But anyway, there's a limit.
Yeah.
Sometimes there can be the situation that I cannot do anything.
Yeah, I think that's the part of being skilled in this job, that you have to be, on top of safety, not for yourself,
Yeah.
but also for others driving around.
I hope it will not happen. And even killing deer,
Yeah, I know.
even deer, or
You know-
raccoon, or the squirrel.
Yeah. When I see these like animals dead on the road, I feel like I don't know, like what can you do to not do that? But then there is no other option sometimes, you know.
And then one trainee, yeah, it was a joke. It's
Yeah.
another time,
Yeah.
and then maybe the trainer, yeah, asked us,
Yeah.
oh, there is some people and they are working on the road, and then what will you do?
Yeah.
Hit the person.
Yeah, I know.
And she's not in the package with you? Are you?
I'm a
truck
passenger.
driver?
I'm a passenger.
She's passenger. We are not team driver. She is also a local driver, but it's her day off now, and she's a YouTuber, and then she wants to take a video about the highway driving. Yeah, so
Is your name Santa? And what are you hauling?
it's a jelly, sir.
And where you headed today?
I'm
Where
sorry.
you going?
Oh, Kentucky. Yes.
Do you have anything to declare? Like any fruits, vegetables?
I have just cooked rice and a carrot nut bar cereal.
How about yourself?
I have some chicken wrap and some salad.
How much currency are you crossing with today?
I'm sorry.
Like how much cash are you crossing with today? Like both currencies, US and Canadian.
Just $50.
How about you?
Maybe $100 or $150. Yeah.
Is the trainer sealed?
Yes, sir.
Do you work for the same company or a different company?
Same company.
Same company?
Yeah.
So this is all you do, just like YouTube videos about the highways and stuff like that?
About trucking and women,
You don't have an I-94, right?
it might have been expired, so I have to.
Is this the last one, June 27? And why you haven't crossed since?
Because I was working local then.
Okay.
I switched to local.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you prepay for your I-94?
Pardon?
Did you prepay for your I-94?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
Yeah, no big deal. You can. So you're not getting paid today? You're just crossing for a video?
Yeah. I'm just using my weekend today.
Okay.
She's a kind of tourist now.
What's the name of your channel?
It's hard drive.
Do you know where X-Ray's at?
Yes.
Okay, so you go to X-Ray, then you park and go inside, get your I-94, and you guys are good to go.
Oh,
Okay?
Now we are in jail. Our truck is getting inspected. There is an X-ray going on. So this is the truck parking at border. If you need to get your I-94, if you need to get anything checked up,
you cannot.
the
You
office.
cannot find the office.
So after getting your X-ray, this is the broker's office. If you have customs issue, you can personally visit the particular custom, and then I-94 stamping, etc. You can go here. All right, you get your x-rays done from there, and then you come park here, and then you go in the office on the left side
Where
if you
does
want to
it
do I-94, on the right side if you want to have a food inspection.
Yeah, always when they will finish this one.
So we have crossed the border. There was the officer who asked a few questions about what we are carrying, where we are going. And then my I-94 was expired, so we had to go through the x-ray, get the x-ray done, and then we went to the office to get our I-94, where we went online, paid for it, and then we went to the window to get stamped.
Show us your face. And you study what they don't allow you.
Yeah, so that we can go to the pilot.
Yes.
So now she's parking at dock 19. Oh, she has to take her time. Where did she go? What? Yeah, okay. She has to park at dock 19. And for this location, the doors have to be locked and sealed. They will deal with it inside. We finally made it to the customer. It's almost 8:30. Got stuck in the traffic, accidents. But we got here. I think once we are done here, we'll move to some gas station, probably Pilot, and then just call it a day. Call it a night. Let's talk about the key takeaways from our trip to Kentucky. Basically, first in terms of distance and time. From the point where we started off from Cambridge, went to Windsor and crossed into Detroit, and then went to Kentucky. The entire trip was around 550 miles, and the drive time was about 10 hours, but we kept an hour for border and then another hour as a buffer time, so we made it around in 12 hours at the customer. The other key takeaway is in terms of hours of service. In Canada, you can drive for 13 hours, but in US, you can only drive for 11 hours. So the moment that you cross from Canada to US, the land rule applies. What that means is basically, let's say for our trip, we started off, now let's say we started off from Cambridge around 9 with a drive time of 13 hours. And we got to Windsor around 12. At this point, we are going to cross into Detroit and enter US. Since there is a difference between the rules and regulations, when we enter into the US, there will be a deduction of 2 hours of drive time and we will eventually be left with 8 hours. There is another point that you have to keep in mind is that US has a mandatory rule of taking a break of 30 minutes before the end of your 8-hour shift. So please keep these points in mind before you plan your trips. Last but not least, the other thing that you have to be very cautious about is the paperwork. First, in terms of visa requirements, make sure you have the right visa in order to work into US as a truck driver. Basically, you might need B1 and B2. Then you need I-94 is something that helps to keep a record of your border crossings. Then you need paperwork related to the load. Usually there is a manifest that contains key information about everything that the officer needs to know. Ideally, there is your truck and trailer information, your description of the good, customs information, there's a custom entry number and seal information. So this single paper gives officer all the information they need at one place. The other thing you should be extremely cautious about is your immigration document. These immigration document can be your PR card, your work permit, or if you are a citizen, your passport. This is what you need in order to come back to Canada. When you want to enter into the US, all you need is your US visa and I-94, but in order to come back to Canada, you need your status documents. I hope this information was helpful. And I would like to congratulate to one of our viewers who has just received their CDL and shared this good news with us. Thank you for sharing. Please keep sharing your experiences and your achievements. Before steering ahead, let's learn together, and I'll see you at the next turn.